We're talking about going late in the draft. Elephant in the room, Shedeur Sanders. What happened, Tom? Why did he go so late in the draft?
I mean, it's a good question. I wasn't a part of any evaluation process or
Skip Bayless says otherwise.
No. Well, everyone's got that's the problem with media is everyone can just say whatever the fuck they want and get away with it.
Crazy.
It's kind of unfortunate because there actually used to be a lot of integrity in media and there's way less now because everyone needs crazy voices to get heard. And it actually probably hurts a lot of relationships, which is not the goal of, broadcasting. It should be to develop and cultivate and solve problems. And rather than the critiques, I want people to offer solutions all the time. Mm-hmm. So nobody knows. And I actually texted Shedeur because I know him very well. And I said, dude, like whatever happens, wherever you go, like that's your first day. Day 2 matters more than the draft. I was 199.
Yeah.
So who could speak on it better than me? Like what that really means. Use it as motivation. You're going to get your chances. Go take advantage of it. So everyone makes, like I remember like when they were talking about Aaron Rodgers sliding. And Aaron slid to like 21 in the first round or whatever it was. I'm like, dude, you're the 21st pick in the first round. I think they still think you're pretty good. Like you're still a great player. You're a first round pick in the NFL. There's only 32 of those guys every year. So use it as motivation. Like wherever you end up going, you still have it's about your performance. Like what do you do when you get there? Because you're going to get there. I was around some of the best players were undrafted free agents. They were Rodney Harrison. Like Rodney Harrison wasn't a high pick. Like he was Julian Edelman wasn't a high pick. Wes Welker wasn't a high pick. Danny Amendola. All those guys were phenomenal players. So what's it matter like other than some overhyped day where a lot of people are selling stories and saying, all right, this is the big day and this is the draft and it's an important day and it's fun and I love watching it and seeing it. But like I've also been there on day 2 and they got to show up and actually learn a playbook, be a part of a locker room. And there's a lot of growth that needs to happen.
I want to ask one more question about Shedeur. How do you see him fitting into the offense in Cleveland and what does he have to do to prove himself in that organization?
Yeah, he's got to show up every day. And what I say about leadership, as a quarterback, you have to be a leader. And the leader is, do I care about my teammates? And do I care about what we're trying to accomplish? Like rules 1 and 2. And I would say that to every quarterback that I ever come across. And if they're listening, do that. Because that's what's endearing to your teammates. Yep. And you're not just appealing to your 22-year-old rookie. You're appealing to the 32-year-old veteran who's trying to get the last couple of years out of his career. You're appealing to the coach who doesn't want to get fired. You're appealing to the owner who's made an investment in you. You're appealing to the staff who are all their lives are riding on the fact that you need to perform well. So like the only thing that mattered to me over time were my teammates. Like, did they feel like I gave them the best chance to win? When I got in the huddle and we were down and I said, come on, let's go. It's time. They rose to the occasion.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.